yourself with a guy chef in South Korea.
Yes, to North Korea.
Yes.
Crash landing on you.
Yes. You liked it?
Yes, I liked it.
To keep us both like this, 'cause I can't imagine being away. But the things you do, say otherwise, and I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one that tries. And the things you say are starting to seem dry. And I know it's not your fault if I never say goodbye, never say goodbye, never say goodbye, never say goodbye. Will I peek through? I'll wait for you. Wait in the sun, wait in the rain. I hold you safe. Coming of the age, really brand new. Affection on display, like a tattoo. I gave love to be someone you're after, couldn't help it. I just wanna feel the light, part of the laughter. Do you like what you see? Oh God, would it make you happier if I told you I was wrong? Well, I know how I feel, but I hold my tongue. She's been between each last one, sticking by your side. I got you, but I'll be fine if my dreams don't last. 'Cause this too shall pass. It's so true. Miss you the most.
싶어 꿈에 다시 와줘
나는 나의 운명 yeah. 꿈에 다시 와줘
Girl, you're my energy Use me up like a battery Tell me that you're okay I've been driving all day, yeah
Boy, you're my energy All you gotta do keep up with me Tell me that you're okay I've been riding all day yeah.
너랑 나는 운명 너를 보고 싶어 꿈에 다시 와줘
나는 나의 운명 yeah. 꿈에 다시 와줘
너랑 나는 운명 너를 보고 싶어 꿈에 다시 와줘
나는 나의 운명 yeah. 꿈에 다시 와줘
우리는 말한다. 누군가의 행동이 예측대로 흘러갈 때. 진짜 과학이네. 근데 이 말은 어디서 시작된 거야? 침대는 과학이물이다. 침대.
수장 여부를 선택하여 주세요. 결제하실 지불 수단을 선택해 주세요. 신용카드를 넣고 결제가 완.
아, 네.
Heard it come my way for the second time. Tell you to take a rest until we fall right back. I know you say you will. shouldn't care again and again. I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. Do I care? You never care. I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. Don't have to care, but I still I've been alone. I stand under. I've been wondering where this goes. Do you see me? I'll give conceit. Do you want to feel alone? catch my breath. You pull me on They say there's nothing like your first. Even more so when you're their worst. If time is nothing more than a figment of our imagination, I don't think it's strange that I can't seem to shake memories of you yet to come. I cannot forget the things you say back when our story was clean. Every time the feeling is the same when your name